But people often ask me, who am I? Where have I come from? What's my background? I have a very mixed background in the skills that I have. And as I reach my mid-50s, I know you can't believe that I'm in my mid-50s, but there you go. I've done a number of roles and have worked both on the client side of work, but also on the service side of work as well. I started my life by joining a financial institution. I joined the bank, and that would be a job for life, son, of course, was what my father told me. I ended up staying in finance for about 10 years, moving through personal finance, but then into business finance, helping businesses get the money that they needed to fund growth. And so I have a financial understanding. I don't claim to be an accountant, but I have a financial and commercial understanding of how businesses work. In the early 2000s, I met and was looking to finance a digital marketing agency. And the managing director at that business asked me whether I would come and work as part of his team, leading the business development side of what we'd done. I received a formal sales training, so I understood all about sales process. And so I joined to move into this brave new world of digital marketing. And in the early 2000s, people were making it up as we went along. We'd no idea what the power of digital marketing could be or how far the internet would spread. And so that was a fantastic time for me to learn and to get my first exposure to what marketing was. I used my sales skills and my sales process to make sure that I'd educated myself on how marketing worked. And then 15 years ago, when Credit Crunch Christmas came along and our agency was very exposed to financial services, I took the opportunity to become what we now call a fractional chief marketing officer. And for the last 15 years, I've been working with businesses, looking at the commercial elements of their business, the sales elements of the business, and their marketing element of the business. But what I realized 6 or 7 years ago now is that the businesses that I worked with that did best were the ones that had a great plan. And so I looked at how they put their plans together, and I took what I thought were the best and most crucial elements of that to create my business planning framework. I call it a winning game plan. I look at 11 core areas in the business, and I believe that is absolutely fundamental to the success and to accelerating the growth of a business and making sure that not only does it grow from a revenue perspective, but it is a better business in all areas at the end of the year than it was at the start of the year. The final element that's driven me into is to making sure that the business is aligned, and for that to be the case, part of my winning game plan is that I make sure that the business has got a strong vision about what it wants to be, what it wants to be famous for. That everybody understands the daily mission that they're coming to work to achieve, and that we've defined what the values are for everybody that works in the business. Because I believe that vision, mission, and values underpin the culture, and they're the foundations of the culture for a business. And with a strong culture and an aligned team, that's how I feel that a business can really realize its full potential. I want to get ordinary people doing extraordinary things. And that's part of the work that I do in working with businesses. I'm really lucky because I'm excited about the opportunity to speak to businesses in a whole range of areas, from textiles to travel, from industrial products to service businesses. I've spoken with more than 60 businesses, probably across 45 or 50 different sectors and in different areas. And I can bring that expertise, and really that's all that I have, a tool bag full of expertise and models and questions that I can ask and experience that I can bring to find a way to help you to have a business which is more successful, more profitable, more resilient, and more sustainable in the medium and long term.